Hi, good morning. Welcome to Parental Guidance. It has been a while, but understanding the times that we're living in, I know that you guys can understand. Um, I can't do it if I don't have the energy. So, thank you guys for your patience. We're going to do all 12 signs for the month of November. And this is for our Aries children, parents of Aries children. Let's see what's happening for the month of November. So sometime in the first week, your child is dealing with a feeling of despondence. Followed by, oh wow, there's some kind of grief and some kind of completion, or completion and then grief. I almost feel like it's this way. In the final week of November, we're dealing with creation and workaholic. So hopefully you can see this. Despondency or despondence. There's some kind of cycle that's ending. Completion in the second week. There's grief. Creation. And then workaholic in the last week. So it feels like your child, I feel like there was an ending sometime in the month of November for Aries children. In the second week, it's a burying and just processing that grief. Towards the end of the month, there's opportunities to create new things or just a change in perspective. There's a shifting. And then in the fourth week, or in the final week, I feel like there's this almost trying to bury their emotions. And this isn't going to be for everybody. But there's almost like a desire to immerse themselves in some kind of creative outlet to help process, to get through it. I feel like it's cathartic, where there's so much, like there's some kind of lesson, that through this experience something was birthed, and they're taking that energy and really just burrowing themselves into this process, where they're transforming the feelings of loss into something to produce something creative. Whether it be dance, I see some Aries children dancing. I see art, just something creative. Some people working with computers and technology. Okay, cool beans. So, wow. I almost feel like there's a need for compassion. Whether it's the parent, the child, this isn't coming into focus. But there's matters of the heart in the beginning of November, where compassion is necessary. We're dealing with the sacral chakra here because we're both in the orange with this completion and this creativity. Something is ending, but behind the scenes, something creative is being birthed. Someone I feel is struggling with forgiveness. Maybe they're not forgiving themselves. There's a loss So it's like shoulda, woulda, coulda. I wish I did. I wish I had more time. Just having a difficult time accepting. I know you're just seeing my hands a whole lot. um, and in the third week, there's something about finances. So maybe for parents, there's some kind of financial setback that's tied to all of this. There's maybe this was someone who was a breadwinner, not necessarily a benefactor, but there was a dependency on maybe who passed, and now there's a loss of income due to this person passing. um it has, like, why me? So there is a hit in the center, self-esteem, um just feelings of why me, like I should have, in some instance their emotions are, their perception of self is impacted. But the beautiful thing is, sometime towards the end of the month, we do have psychic abilities. So there is a opening of tapping into our intuition, um, maybe having dreams or conversations, or something being experienced with the other side. There may be some doubt, um, of not trusting what they see, or if they share it, somebody may not believe them. That they could have said, I saw so and so in a dream. So as a parent, just be open to that. In the final week, there are some dreams involved, and this is kind of blurry, but this whole process of burying themselves and hyper focusing on a creative task, it's like dreams are fulfilled, creative things are like unlocked in birth that they didn't have access to before. It may fuel their professional dreams. Like in the future, they may take up something that they enjoy that maybe later in life they would use as a professional pursuit. But there is some spiritual connection with this burying into a creative venture, and it's connected to their higher source, where there's just visions and dreams and happy thoughts that come from the work that they're doing. So I'm going to pull some clarifying cards from Mon's Tarot. Haven't really used this deck too much. I just want to see if there's any clarifying messages just to help. Yeah, somebody's going to need some strength. It's going to take some strength. I feel that your child just really needs to hang out. I apologize if these are like it is, but peace and balance. There's just a need, like in the midst of things. Yes, it's hard, but if your child is able to, in the back of their mind, if you can share with them that there is a peace and a balance for everything, there is a peace in the background. There's always an anchor. And there are people around them, a family member. There's a family member that's around them that is going to encourage them during this time of loss, because they're so broken from what they feel that they have lost. that they're not able to realize that not all is lost. The Queen of Wands is here. Again, I feel like this may be a mother figure, but I feel that there's a female figure that I feel will be instrumental in sparking like some kind of creative joy. I feel like it could be even a teacher, an art teacher at school, somebody that your child looks up to, and for some it's specifically a daughter. There's someone that your daughter looks up to. I feel like it's an art teacher, somebody at school, a teacher at school, and through a conversation, that person is going to just spark joy, spark something, give them a different perspective. Now, again, this is for a small group of people. It's not going to resonate with everybody. This is just a message that came out that, the universe, spirit wanted to share. And if you can hear someone in the background, someone's having a lot of fun. Just wanting to get a final clarifier. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Transformation. I don't know if it's better to hold it back here. You can't really see it. But yes, transformation. This is a transformative season as we're leaving Scorpio season at the end of the month. Those energies are passing. And then we're entering into Sagittarius season, the card of Temperance. So yes, it's tough, but I see that your child has the strength, that they will process this, and on the other side, they will be able to see things differently. They have support. They have people around them that are going to help. Your child will be a stronger person, a different person, a better refined version of themselves after this. This will not destroy them. This experience will not be the end for your child. There are certain things that they no longer need. That it's passing away, making way for new things that will greater serve their journey. For some of you, and this could be adults, there wasn't a person that passed away, but an opportunity. It could have been a marriage. It could have been like the prospect of marriage. Someone that they were dating, engaged to, or whatever. It could have been a business deal, but there's some kind of thing that meant something to the Aries that appears to have been lost. And some of it could have had a financial tie to it, but it brought them great grief and sorrow. But through this transformational energy, they are going to be okay and get through and navigate and use this experience to kind of catapult them into a better, stronger place. So thank you guys for watching and have a great month.